On November 21st, 2024, H.R. 9495, Stop Terror Financing and Tax Penalties on American Hostages Act, was passed by the House with a vote of 219, 184. This bill was introduced by Republican Representative Claudia Tenney from District 24 of New York. This proposed law has two main objectives. Objective number one, to provide tax relief for Americans unlawfully detained abroad. In other words, this provision ensures that individuals returning from captivity are not penalized with back taxes by the IRS. Objective number two, and this is where the controversy starts, this bill aims to revoke the tax-exempt status of U.S. nonprofits found to have provided material support to designated terrorist groups. This measure seeks to prevent such organizations from benefiting from tax exemptions while supporting terrorism. Opponents argue that this would be a venue for the president-elect. Trump's vows of vengeance against people and groups he considers enemies. So, how does this bill describe how a nonprofit would be scrutinized to be found guilty of providing material support to designated terrorist groups? This bill describes a process that begins with a designation process. The Secretary of the Treasury is authorized to determine if an organization has provided material support or resources to a designated terrorist organization within the past 3 years. Upon such a determination, the organization is designated as a terrorist supporting organization, leading to the termination of its tax-exempt status. The notification and appeal process would be next, where the Treasury must notify the organization of its designation and provide a description of the material support or resources involved. The designated organization has 90 days to appeal the designation. The bill does not mandate full disclosure of all evidence used for the designation. Critics argue that the bill lacks sufficient due process protections, as it allows the Treasury to unilaterally designate organizations without requiring comprehensive disclosure of evidence. Concerns have been raised that this authority could be misused to target political opponents or organizations without adequate transparency. Let's stay informed and keep our eyes on Congress. If you do not know who your House of Representative is, I will provide a link in the description below that takes you to a website where you enter your zip code to find out who your representative is. Once you know, or if you already know your House of Representative, I will provide the link to the roll call vote of this bill so you can locate your representative and know how your representative voted. Subscribe to How Congress Voted to get important updates on what's going on inside the walls of Congress and to track your congressperson so you are better informed when it comes time to vote. Also, we would love to hear your opinions about the bill, so please comment below. Like, share, and subscribe.